Hey guys, something I forgot to mention in the start of this video. I am holding a tiny Smite beta key giveaway since my copy came with, I believe, 2 extra keys. So if you are interested in the game after watching this video, all you need to do to enter the contest is to be a subscriber of my channel and leave a comment below telling me what you thought looked good in this game. What do you like? Why do you want to play it? Tell me what stands out to you about what makes this a great game. After 48 hours, I will choose 2 comments at random and send them messages asking for their email so I can sign them up for the beta. If you win, you'll get 24 hours to respond before I draw another winner and send them a message instead. Thanks guys, enjoy the video, good luck winning a beta key. Hey guys, welcome to my first look at a game called Smite. This is from Hi-Rez Studios, who you may recognize as the developers of Tribes Ascend, which is pretty popular right now in the... It's probably one of the only good free first-person shooters. Wow, that was actually really quick getting a match going. But anyway, Smite, if you haven't heard of it, is a third-person MOBA. I think I'll probably take raw here, depending... Yeah, it looks good. Excuse me, still a little bit sick. It's a third-person MOBA, similar to a Dota, Dota 2, League of Legends kind of thing. In fact, it's almost an exact replica of those, but in the third-person style. And the thing it does to differentiate itself from other MOBAs is everything is a skill shot. You don't have any kind of aimed attacks that will automatically hit the opponent. Everything you do has to be aimed by you. And I like that. I think it adds something to the genre. I'm gonna come out right out and say I'm not a big MOBA player. In fact, my experience with MOBAs extends to I've watched some Dota 2, and I've played about half an hour of Dota 2, and then I've played this game for probably about 5 or 6 hours. The name First Look for this game is a little bit misleading because I have played it. I played it a lot while I was out with strep throat, but not nearly enough to be competent at it or even know exactly what I'm doing. And so if you are a MOBA player and you actually know what you're doing, you're gonna get pissed off if you watch this video, and I apologize for that because I'm still really god-awful at it, and I know that pisses off MOBA players a lot. But yeah, what are you gonna do? So I do have auto buy items and auto level skills turned on. It's especially important for me while I'm trying to talk while I'm playing, because there's a lot to think about in a MOBA. Any of you who have played one before will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not easy to focus on all the stuff you're doing, especially for a new player like myself. So this look is going to be more of a, like a, you know, it's a newcomer to the MOBA franchise looking at Smite. This is not some kind of, you know, if you're a MOBA player, my opinion is trash to you, and I totally accept that. I'm looking at this from the perspective of I've never played a MOBA before. Should I go and try out Smite? And my answer to that, spoiler alert, is yeah. I think it's perfectly reasonable to try this game out. This guy is being super aggressive. I wish I'm gonna try to get somebody to gank this guy, because man is he being aggressive. So if you're not familiar with the MOBA genre, where it's like an action RPG kind of game, we've got 5 players on 5 players, and we are going to try to get our creeps, which are going to spawn in a couple of seconds, to get to the opponent's towers and knock them down. And these towers, if you get within range, you can see that little line there. If he steps across that line, this tower is going to beat the crap out of him. Especially in the early game, a tower will destroy you. So it's really important to stay back. And you're gonna, in the early game, your goal is to try to kill these creeps, the enemy spawns, and get the last hit on them so you can get some gold out of it. And also every time they die around you, man, I fucked up my last hit already, but every time they die around you, you get a little bit of experience. God, I can't believe I didn't get that last hit. So see, this is what I'm talking about. I am super shitty at MOBAs. There we go, a last hit finally. So it's very meta, as you can see. I don't necessarily want to kill these creeps quickly. In fact, it's in my best interest not to, so we can stay close to my tower instead of his tower. But I do want to get them dead and get the experience and the money for it. Oh man, somebody died already. That's awesome. So I'm just getting a little bit of last hitting done here. So his creeps are going to push forward now, which is great for me, because now it's super easy for me to take these guys out. Oh, and I'm fucking up my last hits like crazy. But yeah, so my goal here, and I am what's called a carry. I'm pretty sure anyway that Ra is a carry hero, which means that I'm not super great in the early game, but I'm really good if I get a lot of money and experience. In the late game, I can push forward a lot. So right now, I'm just trying to get as powerful as I can, as early as I can, so that later on we can do well. Man, we're doing really well as far as, not me in particular, but we're killing a lot of people in lanes, which means the enemy is fucking up. You shouldn't be dying this early on, because you should be very, very cautious and staying back. Unless you yourself think you have a chance of getting a kill done, which I might on this guy, but I don't think so. Not unless somebody comes to gank, which is... oh, fuck. I've made a mistake here. I'm going to use my health potion here so to get some of that HP back. Man, I can't believe how few last hits I'm getting. Apparently, I'm doing very poorly this time. I don't even feel like it's because I'm talking. I think I'm just getting kind of unlucky in my my last hit attempts here. So they got up to our tower. That's, again, not a big deal at all. I'm not going to be able to get that guy. They'll do a little bit of damage to the tower. Actually, a lot of damage to the tower. This guy's really being super aggressive. Somebody should really come and gank this guy. So I just put a ping on the map letting people know that, hey, if you want to come over here and try to get a kill, I'm on board. So if somebody... the problem with Ra is that he's bad at what's called initiating, which is like starting a fight with somebody. I don't have any stuns or anything like that. The best I have is my 2 attack is like an aura that slows everybody down when they're around me. But if somebody comes in here with a stun or something, then I have a really powerful attack that's difficult to aim at a moving target, like it's really easy to dodge. But if he can't move, then I can hit him with it and do a ton of damage. So I'm good at acting on other people's initiation. So hopefully one of my teammates will see fit to come in here and help me kill this guy. Pretty soon. I think that would be good. I'd really like it if somebody would do that, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Oh, well, I guess they're preoccupied with their own lanes. Maybe. I'm gonna tell them to gank middle. A gank is, like a surprise attack where somebody comes in from behind and takes this guy out. So the way this works, we've got this middle lane that I'm in, and we've got 2 additional lines on the other sides of me. They each also have towers, and you usually have 2 people in each side lane and 1 person in the middle lane. I'm gonna go back and get some HP and also buy some stuff to get a little bit more powerful. And that's fine, because this guy does not have what it takes to push down the tower while I'm gone. He's just feeding. But, yeah. So nobody seems to want to help me at all, which is fine. I'll just keep on feeding, but it would be great, or not feeding, but getting fed, if I can at all. But hopefully, eventually, we'll just start getting some kills done here, because this guy is getting super fed, which is super bad for us. Because of course he's also Ra. If you couldn't tell, this is Ra versus Ra. Ah, come on. The tower is too much more powerful than me for me to easily pick up any kills there. So this guy is actually making some serious progress toward pushing down this tower, which could be bad news for us. He's being very aggressive, and usually, like, being aggressive should be punished by you know, other... Oop. So we got hit by that. Should be punished by other people coming in and ganking him, but nobody's doing that. And that's a big problem with MOBAs that I've noticed. They tend to make you really pissed off no matter who you are, because it's all about, you know, how well your team is doing with cooperating, but you can do as well as you want. And I'm not saying I'm doing particularly well here, but if your team isn't cooperating with you, there's no way. Like you are not going to succeed. Period. Which is something that pisses a lot of people off a lot of the time. I'm gonna actually go for a kill here. Ah man, see that's what I'm talking about. Super hard to aim my ultimate well. It was very easy for him to dodge it. If I had hit him, I think he would have died. So it's worth a shot. But now I've used up all my mana. Might even, uh-oh. I'm being ganked. So I'm gonna pop my slow here. Yeah, and he's backing off, which is a smart decision by him. He had basically no shot of taking me out there. I'm gonna go back, buy a few more items, and top off my health. So that guy came up behind me and was gonna try something, but apparently he sucked a lot. he could have easily killed me because I had no idea he was there. Because again, super bad at MOBA games is what it boils down to. But that's okay. So yeah, as far as my impressions about this game, I should stop talking so much about the gameplay at hand and more about general stuff that I've thought about this game. It's good. It's a really accessible take on the MOBA genre. I love the ability to automatically level myself and buy items so that I can kind of focus on the gameplay until I know what I'm doing and know what would be good to buy. That's one of the things that really put me off in DotA, was I had no idea. It was like I would have to basically take a correspondence course in DotA for like 2 weeks before I would be even a vaguely competent player. And leading up to that, I would just have people angry at me constantly, all the time. That's what it takes to get into the MOBA genre generally. So, you know, this situation where I can, you know, kind of, sorry, focusing on my fight here. Oh shit. Alright, this is bad. He's gonna dive me, I bet. He missed me with his ultimate. My middle tower fell. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. I'm one hit away from death. Fuck! He got me. Ah, that was so dumb. I thought I could initiate on him, and he just slapped me down. Alright, so the way respawning games work, the way respawning works in these games, if you die really early on, you're back very quickly. We're in the mid-ish game, like early to mid game, so I only have about 20 seconds to respawn, I think it was. If you die early on, like there's almost no time, it's like 3 seconds and you're back. And in the late game, you're out for like 70, 80 seconds. So you really don't want to die in the late game. That's how you end up getting pushed down, is your team will get wiped and then they'll have basically free reign of the board for a good minute until people start respawning. And oh, I should talk about how you win as well. Back in our base, there's a Minotaur, and you have to push through the towers, and then there are Phoenixes, which are like super powerful towers right at the entrance to our base. Oh man, my guy is probably off ganking. But I'm sure they know that by now. But mid missing, just in case. So I let them know that my dude is gone, which means that he's gonna be off trying to kill people. Maybe he could be gone killing people, or he could just be back at his base. So we're actually gonna push this tower a little bit. That's good. We'll do some damage. You can't do damage to towers with your special abilities, only your primary attack. So I gotta be careful because the tower's gonna target the creeps until they all die, but now it's gonna target me, so I'm gonna back up. And the creeps also started targeting me. The creeps are a problem early game, like they'll do quite a bit of damage to you, but late game, not so much. You basically don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna push down this tower. Ra is a great pusher because that solar flare attack that he uses takes down an entire wave of creeps in one shot, like this. Well, except for these super strong guys. Okay, I'm being ganked again. So I'm gonna use my slowing aura to keep him away from me, and then run like hell. But he should be slower than me enough that I can get away. Hopefully, my slowing aura is gone. I'm gonna shoot him. Oh, fuck. Alright, he slowed down. He shouldn't be in here because the tower is gonna take him out. Oh man, I could almost get a kill on him. Oh shit, he's so close. Oh, that was a bad idea by you, buddy. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, god damn it. Oh, my team's gonna be so mad at me. And that's my main problem. Like, I'm usually really laid back when I'm playing games. I don't care so much if I die or anything like that, unless it's really stupid. But I care about dying in this game, just because if you die, your team gets so pissed off at you. But I'm doing okay. I'm not feeding as hard as some other people, and that's more than I can say for most games I play. Like I say, I'm super bad at MOBAs. So yeah, I can't believe I didn't kill that guy. This is ridiculous. He deserved it too. He dove so hard into that tower. That was a really dumb call by him. Oh well. But yeah, Ra is very much a DPS oriented character, so pretty much any melee character that gets on him like that, he has to run. He's not going to be able to take him out because I have super low defense. I'm better at doing the damage in team fights. I'm going to see if I can actually pull off something over here. This guy is being very aggressive coming into the left lane, so I'm going to try to come around behind him a little bit. And if this guy wants to... Hey, here we go. Oh, man. Really? Where did the other guy go? This guy just popped his ult, and I thought we were going in on this together. Like bros. But, yeah, okay. Here we go. Yeah, it's Sorbeck, too. Sorbeck and I should have no problem taking this guy out. But instead, he's gonna get away. And again, that's just poor team communication by us, by me and him. We just didn't quite pull off the coordination there. Sorbeck has great initiations, and I have no initiations at all, like I was talking about earlier. So it would have been ideal if Sorbeck had seen me coming on his map and sort of set up something for me to attack on. Because if he had done an initiation on this guy, he wouldn't have known what the fuck was going on, and meanwhile I could have come in, hit him with my ultimate, and he would have been dead. Which I've been involved in pulling off before, but not as many times as I would like, probably. I'm just gonna harass this guy a little bit. I really don't like this hero that I'm fighting against. I don't understand him very well, but I've been killed by him a lot. He has a weird boomerang attack, and yeah. That ultimate he did is scary as hell as well. So we're pushing this tower pretty hard. My creeps, so I'm gonna do some damage to it. Let's wipe out their creep wave, and then back up, because pretty soon these guys are going to be gone. And then the tower would target me, and you don't want to be anywhere near a tower when it decides that it wants to attack you. That's a bad situation to be in. This guy is gonna... Oh! We've got an enemy Ra on us, and this guy is doing an initiation. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna pop my slow so I can try to run away. I'm gonna drink my thingy, my health potion. I'm probably fucked. Oh man, teammate to the rescue. That's awesome. Oh, and I hit with my ultimate on the guy in the back, but unfortunately he's probably way too far away. Yeah, I don't see this happening. Oh, I should be away from these creeps. Oh god. Fuck. Oh man, I forgot that tower was down. That would have been great information for me to have. I mean, I did have it, but that would have been good information for me to act on. I was thinking I had a, yeah, this guy's pissed off at me now. MOBAs. Yeah, this is probably going to be a super long game. How long have we been going? 20 minutes? But yeah, it looks like we're pretty much at an equilibrium, so it'll be a long time. Hey, this guy's actually nice. I've had a lot of people really angry at me over this game, which is probably the main reason that I am not going to play this game too much more after this. But you know, it's fun, but MOBA communities are terrible, and I don't really feel like dealing with it too much. Okay, we've got a team fight going on in the right lane, so I'm gonna get up here and help out since I just respawned, and hopefully we'll be able to get something going here. No, now it's just 1 versus 3, so she's just got to get out of there. I'm saying back, and okay, I'm not even gonna try to go in on that. That's a really bad situation, and green men should definitely be getting back right now until we have some backup, at least in the form of a creep wave, because these guys can easily, they have an initiator and some DPS, they can easily take us down. But now that we have creeps, we can kind of hide behind them and regroup a little bit. And we've got more people coming, so now we can start moving forward and aggressing a little bit. I'm going to wipe out these creeps to kind of give us a free reign over here. Move out of the way of that attack. Uh-oh. Alright, so we're diving way too hard on this, in my opinion, because their creep wave is here. But hey, it's working out. Alright, I'm going to pop my ultimate. Try to toss this aura in here, which makes us stronger and them weaker. We've only got one guy left, but we're not going to take him. We're going to try, though. Okay. I have no problem with trying. Let's see what we can do. But, yeah, I think that's going to be it for that team fight. But that was great. We had a really successful team fight there. I'm probably just going to... Well, we're probably going to push down a tower, to be honest. With 4 people here, we might as well. So we're going to wait until our creeps come to tank the tower shots for us, and then we're all going to go in there. And if this guy sticks around, we're going to kill him. And regardless, we're going to take the tower for sure. Oh, we're going to kill this guy, almost certainly. Oh, I've been targeted by a tower, though, so I can't have that. Especially a tank could do it, no problem, but I am not a character that should be tanking towers at all. I'm going to drink my potions in case we get into a bad situation here. Oh, we've got more people coming after us. Uh-oh. 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 What was that? I've never seen that attack before. I think that's a hero that I'm unfamiliar with. Yeah, that turned around quick. So me and Sobek went down there. And everybody probably thinks I'm an idiot because I didn't know to expect that. I'm not really sure what that hero is or what he does. Because, like I said, totally new at the game. And one thing I should mention about this game that kind of pisses me off is that there are only 5 heroes that you get to start out with. And you may notice the game is 5 on 5. So for my first several games when I was playing with other noobs, it was all the same 5 heroes every single time. Nobody would ever use anything different. This guy is being super aggressive, but he's really tanky, so that's fine. But anyway, so we're all the same 5 heroes every single time, and then when you get out of like the tutorial phase, you have enough points to buy 1 hero, and so you get a lot more variety in here. But you still see those 5 heroes a ton, way more than any other heroes. I think that makes the game balance kind of weird and awkward. I'm not really sure what I should be doing here. We're at our tower, so should be able to take this guy out fairly easily. Oh man, I really wish that I had done better there. My slow's not going to be close to him. Get him, get him, get him. Come on, somebody. Yeah, there we go. Got him. And now we've got 2 more people over here. Since we won that fight, we should be okay here. I'm going to slow this guy down and then shoot him. Take him out as well. Awesome, awesome. So this team fight is going really well. I think we probably stand a chance of winning this, but I think that will probably go long enough that I'm going to want to call it quits on the video before that. Though, I don't know. Maybe I'll just cut out some of the middle stuff. Those creeps were kind of causing problems for me. I'm going to go back, buy some items. I have a ton of money, so I should be able to get some more items as well as heal myself up. And I have no idea like what items I bought or what they do for me. I just know it's good to buy items whenever you can, which I know is terrible. I'm sure any League of Legends or Dota players are super pissed off at me, but you know, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I still, like you see me, I still need to focus on, you know, the more mundane, like how the hell am I going to not die repeatedly and maybe get some kills, you know, so it helps me a lot not having to focus on that. Anyway, I thought we were pushing left pretty hard, but I guess we backed off from that. I'm going to go back to my middle lane until I see another initiation happening, which should be probably pretty soon at this point. Because we're in that part of the game where you don't do a whole ton of laning anymore. It's mostly positioning yourself for team fights. But we could do with pushing down middle a little bit so that, because right now we're weak because one of the middle towers is down. I don't know who was in charge of that, but you know, they should be fired for sure. I'm being a little bit sarcastic. I'm aware that was me. Oh, we did push down a middle tower. Man, I'm apparently not paying enough attention to this, to what's going on. I'm trying to commentate over a MOBA, which is, you know, that's bad news right there. Oh, nice kill. That was awesome. I really should have been watching my map so I would have known that was happening. But so we're gonna push down this tower. Yeah, almost certainly. We got this. There we go. And maybe even try for this Phoenix. It's looking good. So, oh yeah, I was talking a long time ago about the Phoenix. When you kill an enemy's Phoenix, it only lasts for a little while in this game. I know that's different from DotA. Okay, this guy could be screwed, or I could be screwed. It's really hard to tell a lot of the time. Come on! Oh man, I almost got somebody there. I'm definitely going to drink up my potion here, and then we'll start pushing this Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix is almost down. When your enemy's Phoenix goes down, it lasts for a few minutes, and you get super powered creeps spawning on your side, which allows you to push much more effectively. The creeps take a lot longer for the enemy to kill, and they do much more damage, meaning that it's easy to push down towers, and it's easy to win team fights and enter the enemy base. I really want to be in there, but I don't want these creeps to kill me. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. That guy is so screwed. Okay, I want to help, but I don't know how. Here we go. Oh man, things are going badly here. We're kind of scattering a little bit. I need to go back. I don't want to push on low HP again, because I'll probably die. I'm not sure how I can help there anyway. The problem with me is, like, if we're not trying to kill people, I can't do a whole ton. I can only harass them. I can't, like, stun somebody to help somebody get away or anything like that. I'm not that kind of hero. I'm very much, I just deal damage to people, and I can use my slow to run away, and that's that's the extent of my abilities. I'm an attacker, not a defender. But yeah, I think despite the fact that this team fight may or may not be going well, I think we have a good shot at winning this game. Oh man, I really want my throat to be better. Alright, so this is going okay. Shoot my ultimate there. Okay, we've got this guy. Oh man, how did I lose so much HP so quickly? That was so stupid. I'm sorry. I have no clue what killed me. Let's look at the damage recap. Searing Pain, Celestial Beam, Bakasura. So yeah, basically Ra landed his ultimate and his beam attack on me very quickly. Super good attacking by him. That was me, but on the other team. And then meanwhile Bakasura was taking me out. So I was hoping that pretty soon we were going to see an attack on the enemy Minotaur, but that wasn't the... Okay, wind spawn come left, they say, so we're going to be pushing the left lane in 10 more seconds. Oh yeah, they're pushing our left lane hard, man. That's bad. Alright, but their Ra is just sort of hanging out. I guess he's defending that where we took out that middle Phoenix, because that is a really sore defensive position for them. But yeah, we need to win this team fight. I'm going to toss some attacks in there. Oops. Okay. Good, I guess. We're definitely pushing them back. But I don't think we have what it takes to beat them right now, unfortunately. Okay, oh, maybe. I definitely took out some creeps there. Nice. Nice kill. I really don't know what's going on. Oh man, I feel so bad. And like I said, this is something that I could get much better at if I spend a lot of time on, but I probably won't, just because the community is for the most part super shitty. And it's one of those games that makes people angry a lot, and I'm not sure I necessarily want to be involved in that. Okay, we need to get back to middle, so I'm gonna do a home teleport here and head back, buy myself some items, and head to this middle Phoenix to stop Ra from pushing it down solo. Oh, and our right Phoenix is under attack as well. Did they get no, they don't have super creeps, but our super creeps are gone. But yeah, we really need to focus on stopping them from pushing down these lanes. It looks like they're really gaining a foothold in the late game that they did not have early on. Oh, we're going to go do the Fire Giant. The Fire Giant is a super powerful monster in the middle. And that's a good call by us. Super powerful monster that we can absolutely deal with here. And if we kill it, then we get a buff for, I think, 5 minutes. Yeah, that guy pinged the wrong side. Luckily, I'm not stupid enough to not know where the Fire Giant is. Why can't I? There we go. So I put up a thing here, and he is down. So we all have a fairly large buff now, which we can use to really wipe out some team fights and gain the foothold we need to win here, which is great. I'm super enthusiastic about this. Alright, we should be able to take down this guy, no problem. Oh, they might be able to take down me, no problem. Nope, good. I'm gonna hit that guy once. Oh, he's dead. He's dead, man. We got him. Come on. Come on. Oh, man. Yeah, that was okay. Perfect positioning by me, completely by accident. That was a really good radiant aura thing. I forget exactly what it's called. This guy's fucked. I'm slowing him down, and he is thrown back by Sorbek. Oh man, I'm sorry, buddy. That wasn't fair. I'm gonna get the fuck back. Or no, I'm not. I'm just going to pop my HP potion and head onward here. And we are probably going to push down middle again. Yeah, absolutely. This is going super well. I'm happy about that. I'm going to throw down a healing aura for myself as soon as possible when we get to the Phoenix, really. And then that will allow me to heal up some more health as well. And then we should be able to push. Oh, they're already starting to respawn. But that shouldn't be a problem. We should be able, because this guy's deciding to come in 1v1, you should be fucked. Yeah, absolutely. No chance. Oh, damn it. Oh, somebody's really diving him hard. That's not my job, though. I'm way too weak for that. In fact, I might die here if I don't back up. Which sucks, because I really want to help with this initiation, but, yeah, we got this. Okay, we've got the, okay, there's way too many of them. There's no way. Yeah, we're all like, fuck that. There's 3 of them standing by the Minotaur. So yeah, we definitely want to lure them out here rather than try to attack the Minotaur directly. And yeah, I'm gonna back the hell up because I'm probably gonna die. Actually, this guy is chasing me down. I hate this enemy hero. Slow down, get away from me. God damn it. So dumb. I knew I should be going back, but I was trying to support the team. I absolutely should have just teleported out. That was a dumb decision by me. And see what I'm talking about. Now I have a whole minute to just sit here and talk, which is nice. So I was talking earlier about the free-to-play model that this uses and why I think it's kind of shit-tastic. You've got those 5 heroes that I was talking about that you start out with, and then you can unlock the other ones either with game time or real money. And they make it seem like, oh, I can unlock these heroes all the time, but I saw this shit coming a mile away. But some people who are new to free-to-play games might be sucked in a little bit easier than I was. You unlock your first hero really quickly because you level up every round or two. And every time you get a level up, which is meaningless, except for you get a lot of bonus fame for it, you get 1,000 fame, or is it fame? I don't remember what it's called. You get 1,000 something, and favor, that's what it's called. And you need 5,500 favor to buy a hero. So in about 5 level ups, you have enough to buy a hero, minus some change. And then after that, it gets super hard to level up just somehow magically, you know, it's really surprising. So you'll buy your first hero, no problem. You'll just be like, oh, this one looks cool. And then you're like, man, I kind of want another one. How long is that going to take? It's going to take you a long time because you're not leveling up every match anymore. And I've been kind of watching how much I get. It seems like I get between like 30 and 50 favor per win, which is shitty. Like, that means it's going to take you hours, like, without level up bonuses, probably like 20 hours to unlock a hero, probably more than that. Which means that it's going to be super tempting to go, man, I really just want Arachne, or I really just want Sorbeck. Maybe I'll just plop down, you know, $5 and buy one. And then you get into the, you know, you're spending real life money just to be better than people at a free video game. And that always feels a little bit shitty to me. I know a lot of people don't have a problem with it, because it's like, you spend money on all video games. But I really don't like paying for advantages in video games, because that just makes me feel like, you know, a 13-year-old who wants to have the feeling of being successful at games without actually having to work at it, which is really common in free-to-play games. Oh man, that didn't go well at all. We had somebody come in behind us and basically rape the shit out of us. Me and Sorbeck again, man. We're getting no love. Are we down a person? We're down a person. Somebody left the game, so now things are gonna really turn around. I don't know how long I should make this video, but that's no problem. I can talk for another minute now. And this is how the late game goes for me a lot of the time. I just die and die because team fights are extremely confusing to me. I don't know exactly what to look out for from these enemy heroes, because a lot of them I'm not familiar with playing myself, because like I said earlier, I don't have access to them. The big five I'm familiar with because I've played them all at least once and I know what they can and cannot do. But some of these other guys, I really don't know. They can pull shit out that's really surprising to me, and in a MOBA you don't want to be surprised by the capabilities of an enemy. That's always a great way to piss your team off. So, yeah, and that combined with just my strategy at MOBA was terrible. Hey, this team fight looks like it's going really well, which is great for us. We really need an opportunity to push a little bit, but missing that fourth player is devastating, or fifth player is devastating to us. The 4 versus 5 is a terrible, terrible position to be in. So we are probably looking at a loss here just from that, which is always frustrating. It sucks when somebody leaves a game early, and you do get penalized for leaving a game early. You have to wait for like 15 minutes to play again. Slow this guy down. Let's create a little safe haven for us. He's gonna negate that with his own. Shoot them and then get the fuck back to the Phoenix. And hope that they dive us hard enough that we can do something about this. But they didn't. They were smart. I'm gonna toss something in there and then back the fuck up, because that's what Raw should be doing. I should not be running into fights like I have been. That's how you get killed, and that is how you anger your team. I should talk about death and why it's so important to avoid it. The problem with dying isn't so much like the time you spend not there, though that is something, because you lose a lot of opportunity to gain money and experience. But the main thing is that your enemy gets super, it's called fed. When you die in an engagement, whoever killed you gets a ton of money and a ton of experience for it. Way more than they would spend when they would get in that much time laning. So it's really important not to die early on. That's called feeding. And I have in fact been accused of being an intentional feeder, because I was so bad people thought there's no way this guy is just throwing the match on purpose by feeding himself to the enemy repeatedly. It was like, dude, I'd never seen Sorbeck before. Sorbeck is a scary hero, by the way. We have one on our team this time. He has this ability where he runs at you and throws you backwards. And he has like a healing ability and a stunning ability that does some damage. And he's super scary because he'll pick you up and throw you back into a tower if you get at all too aggressive against him. Oh god. Arachne just fucked me there. I think that was Arachne, wasn't it? I didn't even realize they had an Arachne, but I can't imagine what else that was. Somebody's trying to take out the fire giant again all by himself. But yeah, what was I talking about? So Sorbeck, I had never seen him before, so I'm going up there, I'm just doing my laning like normal, and I push a little bit close to his tower, just a little bit close, and he rushes at me and throws me backwards into the tower. And early game, I was like level 1, level 2, level 3. You die almost instantly to the tower. It only needs a couple hits by itself to kill you, and he was hitting me as well, so I just went down immediately, and my team was like, what the fuck, this guy just died like right off the bat. And it happened to me an additional couple times before I realized I cannot go within like another tower radius of the tower's radius without getting thrown into it and dying. It's bad. Yeah, this is not good. They're fighting our Minotaur. They're probably going to push to win pretty soon. If we lose another team engagement, they're certainly going to beat us. So we have to be very defensive here, and basically just hope our guy comes back, which I don't think is going to happen. Man, they have a level 13 on their team. How did that happen? That guy is severely underfed, but he is like, I guess in the strictest sense, like he's doing what he should be, because Ymir is a support character, so it doesn't really matter if he's a high level or not to an extent. Like, it matters far less for him. He scales well into the early game, I guess is what I should be saying. So it's good that he wasn't taking a lot of feed from his carries, but it's still super surprising to me that he is so low level so late in the match. But yeah, Ymir is a character I enjoy playing. He has like this ice wall ability. This is what I'm talking about. These are fire creeps, so they're much harder for me to take out. So I'm just trying to stop them from pushing into our Phoenix. Yeah, we need to just take these guys out. So Ymir has an ice wall attack that stops people from running away, and he also has a freeze breath attack that freezes people in place. So he's very, very valuable as an initiator. Probably the best initiator I've ever seen, next to Sorbeck. Certainly the best initiator out of the 5 initial heroes. So he'll go up and like put up an ice wall and then use that to get close enough to use his freeze breath, and then a Ra or something can just go to town. Like a Ra and an Artemis. Artemis is just a high DPS character, that's all she does. And she also has some like traps that show vision on the mini-map and stuff, but okay, we're in trouble. I should be running. I don't know why I went in on that engagement. What was I thinking? There were so many of them. Oh man. That's called feeding, by the way. Oh, what an idiot. I was trying to help. That's what I am. I'm just that well-meaning little moron. He's like, oh, I can help you guys. I'll get you guys out of this situation. And I just die. Because Ra is not tanky. Ra needs to stay away from anything that could kill him. He's not anything like it. Ymir is super tanky, the ice giant I was talking about earlier. But yeah, I kind of just want this match to be over at this point, because we're clearly not going to win. In fact, it might be good for me to just call the video here rather than have you guys watch me die repeatedly. Yeah, so final opinions on Smite. It's fun. If you want to get into the MOBA genre and you've been thinking about it, and you think it would be fun for you to do, I highly recommend checking out Smite, either getting your hands on a beta key or just waiting until it comes out. It's going to be free when it comes out, and you'll be encouraged heavily by the developers, I'm sure, to purchase heroes and skins and things like that, but you don't have to. I wouldn't say it's necessarily pay to win, because the heroes do seem to be fairly well balanced. I've never encountered a hero that I can't have access to that seems like it's just out of line. And you do get one free hero, so even if there is an overpowered hero, you have an opportunity to pick that hero up for yourself. I think we're about to lose here anyway, so might just stick it out for the end here. I'm going to try to do everything I can. Hey, I slayed somebody. Wow, we're so close to losing right now. I'm definitely going to run back here and get a little bit of health and mana while I have the opportunity. But yeah, man, we're so close to the end, I might just let you guys watch what happens. But yeah, so I highly recommend this if you're interested in MOBA games. I voted yes to surrender, by the way, because I think that's a good call for us. We voted yes to surrender unanimously, or 3-1. So thank you guys for watching. Let's look at, or my first look at Smite. Yeah, I recommend it. I feel like the free-to-play model is a little bit invasive in that you only get 5 heroes, which is not a lot, given that that's... Hey, I got a level. So that's my first level I've gotten in a long time now. I should have looked at how much fame I got for that. Or favor, I keep on saying fame, it's from Realm the Mad God, but favor I got from that. But I'm up to 2,400. I probably bought Sorbeck like 3 hours ago, so in 3 hours I've gotten half of a hero, and that involved 2 level ups, so you know, you're not going to be getting heroes super quickly except for your first one, so I wouldn't count on playing enough to unlock all the heroes. So you might end up, if you really like this game, buying some heroes for yourself to have a little bit more versatility and variety. But like I said, I would not consider this a pay-to-win game. Certainly it's less pay-to-win than something like a Tribes Ascend is much more pay-to-win than this. You basically, to be competitive in Tribes Ascend, I feel like you have to spend 15 bucks. That's not the case with Smite. So yeah, mostly positive feelings about this, but it is a MOBA. The biggest negative I can say about this game is that it is a MOBA, and MOBAs have a steep learning curve, and they have people who get pissed off at you when you're playing, and that's created absolutely by the type of game that it is. You have to rely heavily on teamwork with random people who you don't know, and that's a frustrating situation to be in a lot of the time, and people are going to hate you and report you and call you an intentional feeder and be very mad at you. And if you can't handle that, or you don't feel like that's an environment you want to game in, I'd stay away from Smite, just like I'd stay away from League of Legends, Dota 2, and any other MOBA type game. Thank you guys for watching my first look at Smite, and I'll see you guys next time.